So yeah, everyone, I've been working on this flower garden for, I don't know, maybe a month now. And I just wanted to show you what I've got. So here I am at the front of my house and I am looking north. So you can see the car that's going by. I'm kind of far away from the street, so we decided to rip this flower garden up. My husband helped me rip up this monster shrub that we had, which just had taken over. So I wanted something that was walkable, manageable, and gave me a little room to grow. So I just want to show you what I've got here. So this is the sidewalk, and this was an existing sidewalk. I did add these pavers, bought these down in Grand Rapids. I paid like 50 bucks. I got these. I got those stepping stones, which are actually capstones. I guess that's what they called them. But I used them as stepping stones. And then I got some other pavers that are rectangular and square. I don't know, you could probably see them on the bird bath pad. So yeah, so here's my bird bath. I planted this kind of a red coneflower, and here I have a 9 bark, and I wanted to have some like reddish flowers. Here we've got another coneflower. This one's kind of more of a dusty rose. Bought this, I guess you'd call it a little sculpture, at an estate sale. It takes up a lot of space, and that's what I wanted to happen. I did spray paint it to kind of revive it a little bit. I've got a coreopsis here. Here's like a false cypress, and it's kind of a dwarf, so it won't get really big. Just kind of, I liked the yellow color. And here's another one. There's a coreopsis behind it. I bought that on clearance, and it looked really sad, so I'm hoping that next year it'll bloom. Here's a sedum. This variety is a ground cover. I believe this is a hibiscus, and I left a lot of the tags on so that I could just kind of look at the tags and know. But this is a watermelon ruffles hibiscus. Here's a annual hanging. We're on the back side. I had some guys come and help me put these pavers in. They turned out excellent. That's Cody Heffron, if you want to look him up. Here's a dogwood. And the nice thing about that is the stalks are going to turn red. You can kind of see they're starting to in the winter, so you're going to have winter color. Okay, I have this, which is called Iceberg Alley, and it's a sage leaf willow, and if you feel it, it feels really kind of velvety, so I kind of liked that, and I like that silver. Have a couple hydrangeas. This one I got at Meijer. It's called Cherry Explosion, and again, this is a dwarf hydrangea. It's not going to get that big. Now this one is bouncy hardy hydrangea. I hope it is hardy, because you can see it kind of wasn't real happy with me. We had some hot weather, so I don't know what happened. It probably got too hot. Got another hydrangea over here, and let me show you over here. This is purple sand cherry tree, and it has kind of like that red color. So that is a clematis. I don't know if it's really kind of not happy either. And we did have to dig up a lot in this garden, so some of the existing plants weren't super happy. This is an Arbor Vitae Fire Chief. And it only, you can see it only gets to be about like 3 to 5 feet tall by 3 to 5 feet wide. So, and it'll turn kind of orange in the winter, I think, which I'm not sure how that's gonna look. It might look dead, I don't know. This one I got over at Walravens, and it's called Mr. Bowling Ball. So it's kind of round, and I thought that was interesting. So I have both of the Arbor Vitaes kind of flanking each side. I did put in some solar lights, and I have to kind of level them out too, so they're all at the same height. I have yet to do that. So yeah, this is my garden. Lot of mulch, a lot. You can probably see. I need to even probably put some more in because it settled, and I have some bare dirt. I really put in some ground cover. I really like this one. It's called Wormwood, and it's kind of a soft. And here's another sedum ground cover. This came from, this is an annual that keeps coming back, so I just let it. It looks a little crazy, but I planted these annuals this spring and bought those at Garden Goods up in Traverse. So yeah, that's my garden. A lot of work, but I'm hoping it'll be a lot less maintenance. Just have fun, you know. There's a sedum. This is an existing plant, and these will flower kind of a pink color. These are super common around here. Got this coneflower a couple years ago, and wow, it's really taken off. I think it has been blooming for a good 2 weeks now. So yeah, this is kind of the old part of the garden that I didn't really mess with. Here's a peony, and I did dig out a peony that the roots were ginormous out of the flower garden up there. Here's a chrysanthemum, and these will bloom in the fall. And here's more pansies. I really did want like a low growing annual at the front. So yeah, there's my garden. I also wanted to show you, I did put some rocks in. I had these before, but had a lot of grass growing in there. I'm hoping, I did put like a layer of this limestone in. I'm hoping that'll kind of make it so the grass, I don't have a bunch of weeds growing in these rocks. But yeah, it's kind of, I put the rocks there to kind of, so when the hose hits the rock, it doesn't go into the garden, and just to give a little visual appeal. So yeah, there it is. It's not perfect, but I'm happy with it. So anyways, oh, hi Meg. I hope you all have a good day. Bye.